Hi, this is Hafi again. In this video, we're going to briefly go over what's going to happen when we actually install our STAIR monitor in your community. So when your community is ready for the sensor installation, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a walk over the community to identify potential locations for installation. Ideally, those locations would be a light pole sitting in an open area that do not have a big structure such as a big tree or a big building nearby to block the airflow. Once we identify location, we'll start the installation. This is a prototype monitor we built, and note that this is a prototype, so the final look of the monitor we're going to install in your community might be different. As you can tell, this monitor was powered by a solar panel sitting on top. Internally, it also has several batteries, just to keep the monitor running at night, and also just in case the sunlight is not strong enough to power the entire monitor. So this monitor measures about 15 by 15 by 7 inches and it weighs less than 5 pounds. At the bottom, this monitor has 3 vents. Now these vents are for sensors for measuring concentration of fine particulate matter, PM2.5 in the air. In the front, it also has some vents. These vents are for sensors measuring carbon dioxide, CO2 concentrations in the air. Now this monitor, the installation is straightforward. When we do the installation, what we're going to do is we're going to push this monitor against the light pole. In the back, you will see 2 hose clamps. We're going to tighten the hose clamps and firmly fix this monitor towards the light pole, and that's it. Once it's installed, we're going to plug in the power source, which is the solar panel right here, and the monitor will start running and collecting data. It will automatically send in the data to our server using self-network. So here I'm just using this tripod as a demonstration. When we actually install the monitor, it will be installed on a light pole at height about 10 feet. This monitor runs silently. You won't be able to hear it even say you are standing right below this monitor while it's running. So when we do the installation, we might also bring a bunch of reference instruments with us. Now here are some reference instruments we might be bringing. Some of these instruments are for measuring pollutant concentrations for PM2.5, and some of the instruments will be measuring concentration of carbon dioxide in the air. And some of the instruments actually are used by regulatory agencies at different levels, at federal, state, and local levels in their regulatory stations. The reason why we bring these instruments with us is we want to be able to run this instrument next to our monitor, and we run for a few hours collecting the data and compare data so that we can develop calibration models so we can reduce the inaccuracies in the data collected by our own monitor so that we can provide data to you that's as accurate as possible. Another example, what we want to do in this is we want to use this instrument and measure pollutant concentrations across Orlando in different locations, so that we will be able to run computer simulations. We can simulate how our monitor respond to different environmental conditions across Orlando. In this way, we'll be able to develop some other computational models so we can apply these models to remotely calibrate monitors, and we don't need to in the future to bring this instrument with us everywhere we go. This will be very helpful in the future to see if we want to expand our network to way beyond 100 nodes. It will be highly beneficial. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and we're very much looking forward to working with you on this project. And as always, if you have any questions for us, just reach out to us at airquality@ucf.edu. Thank you very much.